Okay, start recording. Hi, welcome to the tier list video. This is the end of the year video, and I wanted to do something special for the end of the year. I kind of wanted to look back at all the games I played, just because I was just like, this year has been great. I love this year of what I've done with the channel, of keeping up with like a schedule and all that. So I kind of just wanted to look back into the games that I played this year and rank them. So you could probably notice that some of these things on the bottom aren't really like the game titles or anything like that. Like, for example, why is Nami from Disney here? And it's just mostly just I needed a representation of the game for what I'm ranking, and I didn't have my thumbnail from the Wii Sports Resort one, so I just like, for some reason I have Nami on in my file, so I was like, I'll just do that one. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'll be looking at the YouTube videos just so I can like see all the emotion I expressed throughout the years, because I think it's funny. Let's talk about Mario. This is Mario 64. This is my first video. Okay, so this video was the one where I mute myself. This is the video where I quite literally played Mario 64, but with like a challenge run. And I'm gonna admit, this was pretty fun. I really did like this. Like, okay, let me admit this. 64 isn't my favorite game. Let me just straight up admit that. I don't like 64. I know it was like revolutionary for when it came out for the Nintendo 64, and it's just like, oh, this is three-dimensional. This is a great game. I love this game so much. But it was mostly just like, when you go back to that game, I don't like the controls. I don't like how there's a lag with inputs, and most of all, I don't like this level in particularly. Where is it? For the challenge run I was doing, this level sucked because I had to restart so many times because I could not for the life of me tell which star they wanted me to get, because I'm pretty sure like each of the stars was very similar to the point where it was just like I needed to remember one thing and one thing about it only. So I would just remember like Fune, and then that would mean boat, so something like that. But overall, it was fun. I really like it. Would I do this challenge ever again? Probably not. I'll probably just play old school Mario and just struggle at that. But overall, I think I want to say B. Okay, time to talk about Metaphor and why it's S. So Metaphor, right? I really did like Metaphor a lot. This game was so much fun. All right, gameplay wise, so much fun. I love how you were able to play on overworld and just attack enemies before they even strike you, and then you get more damage. And that it played like an Atlas game afterwards, like just turn-based combat, JRPG, whatever. It's just basic JRPG game. The story, love the story so much. I am so glad I was not spoiled on the story. That has been one of my biggest gripes in like whenever I play a game, is that I always get spoiled on it. But for this game, I didn't, and that has been like such a big part in this game. When I tell you that I got spoiled for some games that I would have loved to see the twist, it quite literally just pains me. But with this game, I'm so glad I didn't get spoiled on it, just for the reason that there are so many twists and turns. Like, I'm sorry, hold up, let me find the thumbnail. Let me find like, I'm sorry, why the hell did I pull a JFK and Lincoln assassination in this game? That is, you don't get that from any other game. That's so weird. I don't get it. Like, I didn't understand why I'm in this predicament when I'm in a theater where I have to assassinate the person that's running for king/president of the whole entire country, and I gotta just whoosh. Like, hold up, let me, like, Juno singing, putting on the performance of a lifetime, and then just whoosh right into his heart, or not even his heart. Actually, was it his heart? No, I don't think it was like a shallow cut. I think it was a shallow cut. But just like, you get this halfway through the game, and actually, is it halfway? I don't know. Let's check. You get this 2/3 of the way in the game, and holy cow, that was such a good scene. I loved it so much. And then, you know, I gotta talk about spoilers, so it was just like, he doesn't die from that, and he still continues to be the big bad throughout the whole entire game. And I love it. I love it so much. This game is peak. I think a lot of people should play it, and this, quite honestly, is contender for Game of the Year, in my opinion. In my head, this is contender for Game of the Year, even though it came out last year and I was just late to the party to play it. Okay, Wii Sports Resort. I don't think there's really much to say about this game. There's really not much to talk about in this game. It was just, I just played the Chambala, or sword fight. What's it called? Sword play. I played sword play. I did the duels, and it was fun. It was fun for what I was doing. When I played it through the first time, it was just like, it was on easy mode. And then I got to, where is it? I unlocked the hard mode of this game, and then just made it a rage compilation of what happens afterwards. Hold up, let's hear what I gotta say for it. Alright. God, Jackie, fuck! It was Jackie. Fuck! Oh my gosh, I getting my ass beat right all of a sudden. Damn. Okay, yeah. So I was just getting beat up at the end. So quite literally, it was like, oh, this is the easiest game. Let's make this a boring D. Why is there 2 Ds? Let's make this a boring C. And then I kept getting beat up and beat up. I was like, oh, I kind of like that. But it was at the end, I didn't have any harboring feelings to it, or any grudge against it. So it's just like, actually, C's in the middle, isn't it? Let's just say it's C. Like, there's no grudge against it. This is gonna be a weird one to rank. Black Ops 3, right? I want to say A, and there's a couple of reasons why I want to say A. It's mostly just because it was my game where I can just talk about a lot of things in the background. I was just able to talk and talk throughout this whole entire video while I'm just playing zombies, because that's what I like to do in Black Ops 3. This isn't Black Ops 3, this is Black Ops 2, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is Black Ops 2. Like, I would just be doing my own thing throughout this whole entire game, and I would just be talking about my life. Like, in this video, I talk about how I would record videos on my own, donating blood, which everybody should do. I need to schedule my next appointment. I had an appointment set last week, but then I had another appointment layered over that, and I was just like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna cancel my blood appointment, and then I needed to reschedule. I haven't rescheduled yet. And then I would talk about future games that I kind of wanted to play. This is what I like to do with Black Ops 3. I just like talking about these types of games, and I think because of that, actually, I'm gonna put it at B. I love this game. I love Black Ops 3 a lot. I love playing the zombies. When I played the multiplayer when I was a little kid, it was really fun. Most of all, it was just a good game to chill. Not like lower mid game, but like, it was a good game to chill and just talk about stuff. Now, Fortnite. I think I just played Fortnite only just for Hatsune Miku, and I like Fortnite. I don't play it a lot. They're doing like this Christmas thing this year. They always do this Christmas thing where you open presents and just you have to log in every day of the week. And I just thought to myself, oh, okay, I'll do that. I think I'll do that for Christmas this year. All right, this Christmas break this year. But after I got the newest Hatsune Miku skin on there, and I also got Bleach, I was planning on making a video, but at the same time I was just like, I don't really care for that much. So I didn't make a video about it. Like, after like a few days, my hype for Fortnite, I died off. I don't really care much about Fortnite. So if anything, I kind of want to say, I would say D, but they keep releasing skins that I really like Hatsune Miku and Bleach. The Bleach collab is awesome. I love it. I wish they made the, if they put the power-ups in the main game, there would have been a video, but they didn't, and I don't want to go through the other game modes. So I'm just gonna say, see, this is supposed to represent this represents Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I'm just gonna say this. I like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I do like it. So I think this was just a simple video I just made. It didn't even hit 8 minutes. So if I get enough subscribers and get ad revenue, it's not even gonna make monetization. It was just a video I wanted to make for this week. I think it was just a filler video, if I just remember correctly. I didn't have anything lined up for this week. I was just like, oh, okay, I'll just play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and see if I can get first place in online. People don't mess around with Mario Kart. They find the hidden tech, like that guy with the Wiggler set with Waluigi. He found the hidden tech and he was like, yes, I gotta use this just so I can always get first place and get 9,999 score on everywhere. And it's just like, I don't get it. I play Mario Kart just for fun, and sure enough, that was basically it. It was just basic fun. I had a blast, so I think that's gonna be a B. Now, Kirby, and you might be wondering what Kirby game am I referring to? I think I'm referring to like the little retro Kirby games that I played whenever I didn't have an idea of what to play for a video. And honestly, they were so much fun. I love playing Kirby a lot. Kirby is one of the games where I play in the background. I don't really publicly say or go like, oh yeah, I play a lot of Kirby. I'm a huge Kirby fan. I get every Kirby collectible. I love Kirby so much. I watch Kirby Right Back at You every day of the week on every Saturday. I don't talk about it a lot, but Kirby is one of my favorite franchises with is it Nintendo? I want to say Nintendo, but I don't know for sure. Kirby is one of my favorite franchises. Is it top 10? Yes. Is it top 5? Maybe not. But still, I like it. It's a good game, better than all these other games that I play. So let's talk about old school Mario. I played All Stars. Yeah, that makes sense. Did I just play regular Super Mario? Oh, I did. Okay, well, if this is regular Super Mario, then I guess I'll just say B, because, well, no, here, it's actually C. Like, no, mostly old school Super Mario. It's fun, all right. It's fun to like play through, and it's really fun to just like try to speed run it as well, because as soon as you learn the path with pipes and the warp pipes to get to World 1 to World 4, and then World 4 to World 8, like it's a really simple pipe plan. And then when you play when you try to play it like normally through, it's a nice challenge. It's really difficult, but it's a nice challenge to just play through all the Mario levels. Why do I have it on D tier? It's because I don't feel anything from it. I look at this game and I'm just like, oh yeah, this is fun, just play through. But honestly, it's just like, it's a whatever game. It's a filler game. I think I played this just so. Actually, yeah, this was the week I played retro games because I didn't really have an idea of what to play for that week. I think I recorded all these videos in one day, and I was just like, okay, this is gonna be the week because I will be busy this week. What week was this? I think this was the week where I was trying to get a quick week done so I can focus on the Valentine's project I have for that game, or for that year, for this year. So yeah, I think this was just filler. Same as this game, not Street Fighter, Fatal Fury. Whoops. City of Wolves is the newest game that came out, I think. Fatal Fury. I hate fighting games. Let me just straight up say this. I desperately hate fighting games. I suck at them. I know I do. And when I played this game, I genuinely just could not get a handle of how to play this game. Like, I couldn't figure out how to use fighting game controls. There's no like list that displays all the moves in the game. I literally looked them all up of what I did, and most of all, it was just like I couldn't figure out the game's mechanics, because there was times where Mai Shiranui, the girl I was playing, she would get hit once and then she would just be in a daze, go like, oh, why do I have this headache? I need some ibuprofen right now. Oh my goodness. And it was just like, I didn't get it. So honestly, when I was playing this game, it's D tier. It's D tier. I didn't like it. This is Mario Party 8, and I did 50 turns of Mario Party. This was C. Okay, let me get this straight. Mario Party 8 is one of my favorite games, one of my favorite Mario Parties, because I grew up with Mario Party 8. I literally would go to Redbox and I would just try to get Mario Party 8 just so I can play it over and over and over again before I had to return it. And then that's when I rent it again just so I can play more of it. It was really fun. I love Mario Party 8. Now, 50 turns of it though. Wait a minute. Hold up. 50 turns of Mario Party 8 was genuine hell. I couldn't finish it all in one day. I hit turn 25, and that's when I quite literally said, alright, I'm gonna go to bed, and then tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'll finish the 50 turn Mario Party, because it was genuinely just really tiring, because I was doing the same thing over and over and over again. And it doesn't help that the map I was playing, I thought it would be fun to play Shy Guy Express. I didn't remember it, so I was just like, oh, okay, this is gonna be fun. It was not fun at all. It wasn't fun. I wish I chose a different map, maybe the one with the town or the dolphin, the pirate one. I think that would have been more fun. I looked at Shy Guy Express, I was like, oh, I love Shy Guy, I'll choose this one, and it wasn't fun. Let's talk the talk. Let's talk about the Valentine's special, where it was very lonely that night. Let's talk Honey Pop, baby. It was really fun. I really like playing Honey Pop. I really love the puzzle of Honey Pop with all trying to line up. Basically, I love playing Bejeweled. When I was little, my mom played Bejeweled on her Facebook games or whatever, and I would sometimes play it on it with her like permission. So when I realized that Honey Pop was Bejeweled, but you get power-ups of trying to make a better run with some hot girls. Okay, I'll just straight up say it. These girls are very attractive. Like, look at this teacher. Like, tell me you wouldn't. And it was just really fun. I really love the gameplay aspect.
What kind of porn are you into?
Like, who asked this? Some of the writing in this game, I couldn't get into it. I was just like, I know this is a porn game. I know this is erotic, but just like, I couldn't get into it. I'm not that type of person that gets into this type of things. So when I'm just like playing this, I was very uncomfortable. I was just hearing go like, hey, are you big down there? Like, I couldn't get into it. So yeah, it's just like minus points with that, but gameplay aspect, it was a fun game. I really enjoyed it so much. However, I will say one of my biggest complaints, why the hell is Tiffany such a sleepyhead? I wanted to finish this game so fast, but I couldn't, because the girl that I wanted to get with in this game was just asleep all the time, and I had to wait a full week in game of just to be able to get with her at the end. I literally got with her teacher just to pass time. That sounded wrong. Well, it is wrong. It was wrong. So let me just say, it would be A, but it's B, but very high B because of gameplay wise. If not for Tiffany, it would be A. Maybe even a high A. Okay, now Monster Hunter. Let me just say, it's also a contender of Game of the Year. I really did enjoy Monster Hunter Wilds a lot. Monster Hunter Wilds was one of the games where I quite literally passed a lot of time with it, and I don't feel like that time was wasted at all. I think with Monster Hunter, it was really fun to get into. I'm really glad this was my first Monster Hunter game. Monster Hunter was really fun. I really enjoyed it. The story was, it was alright, but I don't think a lot of people play Monster Hunter for the story. I think they just play it just so they can get into the monsters and start hunting. Because holy cow, when you get into it fast. Because look at this. This is beautiful. I don't understand how people would just be like, ooh, let's make a monster with a paralyzing thread and make it a giant spider. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And also, let's give it one of the most charming armor sets in this game. Hold up, do I make the armor? I don't know if I make the armor because I didn't have enough. Have I not? Did I not make the armor early on? That's so weird. Oh, wait. Let's go back. Let's go back to it. I guess I didn't make the armor, but yeah, this generally was such a funny moment for me. Hold up. Oh, shit. God, that's... I didn't know what I was getting into, so it was really fun playing this game. I really love Monster Hunter, and I love the updates that are coming out with it, because I'm getting back into Monster Hunter. I might stream it just for pastimes. Now then, let's talk about a supernova of a game, one that holds dear to my heart. Let's talk about Super Smash Bros. Brawl, baby. Yeah. When I was little, let me just straight up say this, because this is a game I grew up with. I love Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Brawl might be, honestly, my top 5 games ever. Ever in my life. I love Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And you might be wondering, go like, oh, it's because you had friends when growing up, and then you beat them all up in Brawl, and then you just love playing Brawl so much against fighting people. No, that is not why I love Brawl. The reason why I love Brawl is because I played the hell out of Subspace, and I love the story from top to toe. It does not matter that I do not understand the story at all, because why did Diddy and Fox fight Bowser? Like, it doesn't matter. I don't care if I don't understand the purple goo. I don't understand why Bowser has a gun. Like, it does not matter to me. All that matters to me is that there was hype moments and aura farming in some of these cutscenes, and I enjoyed it all. Like, hold up. Sauce. Like, he's just the coolest. I'm sorry, but fucking Ike. I agree with you, Past Law. I agree with you, because Ike does have the sauce. He is awesome, and it's S tier. Super Smash Bros. Brawl is S tier. The gameplay might not be the best. It's not Ultimate. It's not Melee, even though I don't really like Melee that much. It's S tier. Speaking of Ultimate, let's put this in A tier already, because I love going back to Ultimate. This game, I really love Ultimate. Ultimate was a really fun game for what it was. I loved the community that surrounded it growing up. It was mostly just like, ooh, who do you think is gonna be in the next the next Smash character in Ultimate? And it was just like, I think Master Chief still has a chance, dude. And I would just be like, nah, it's gotta be Tomodachi Life me. Like, it's gotta be this person. Like, it was the game to talk about in its prime. And when it came out, there was so much. You had World of Light. You were able to just battle with friends in regular Smash and try to unlock characters that way. And then you had, actually, I think that's you had classic mode on. They brought back classic mode. You know what? Not a lot of people play classic mode, but overall, Ultimate offered a lot. It boosted its online capability, where you were just able to fight people, and it had a ranking system with GSP. It was great. It was fun. I love it. But besides World of Light, I really like it. It's really fun. It's really fun game to go back to. Alright, Minesweeper. I see. I don't really want to talk about Minesweeper that much. There's not really much to talk about, but just know it's high C. I know how to play Minesweeper, so that's why Minesweeper is a good game. All right, there's not really much to talk about. Now then, Phasmophobia. This. I want to say it. Let's talk. It's high B. Phasmophobia was quite literally just a game I wanted to play. Like, I always wanted to get into Phasmophobia. My friends were just like, hey, we should play Phasmophobia. And then when I got the game, we only played like 2 games. And see, what you gotta do is, as soon as you walk in this house, you're gonna see that this lamp moved 1 centimeter to the right. And then that's why it is a poltergeist. And it was just like, I don't get this. They didn't teach me, so I got into it myself. I played it alone. When the first video of Phasmophobia was just me playing alone. I was just playing until I audibly got scared. And it was a fun game to play alone. Here, let's see the moment where I got scared. Can I place this like the camera? Like that's a good moment. I really like that moment. It was a good game to play by myself. Now, when I was playing this game with my friends, however, it was really fun. It was really fun just going around playing Phasmophobia. They didn't know I was recording, but later on, after the whole session with them, I was just like, hey guys, can I like edit it and make this into a video? And they were like, yes please, we know you make videos, please put us in the videos. And I was just like, okay, I'll do it. It was fun. It was fun playing with them. Like, it was fun just making like funny moments with it. It was great. And also, it got 118 views. I really like Phasmophobia. It's a good game. However, it's not the game that I really like. It was just a good game to play with friends. Pokemon Emerald Gamma. This one I really want to talk about because holy cow, I love this. I love this project that this person is working on. Hold up. Undream Panic. I'm just gonna keep calling them Panic. Panic is still working on this game. All right, what you see right now is just a work in progress. This was just a demo for what he is making, and I had a lot of fun with this game. Sure, it might not seem much like later on. Like, there were some bugs where it quite literally transformed my Pokemon. Like I think my Cascoons. No, it was the Dostox that were turned into Beautifies. It was there's quite a few bugs in the demo, but he is still working on making this game, and it's really great. I love what he's doing. It really sucks though that there's a lot of people that just want to see hate and strife in what he's doing. So please go. I want you, if you're watching this video, I want you to go to his, that's funny. I want you to go to where, like, his Twitter or his YouTube videos, because he does do YouTube videos. I think I left a link. Please tell me I left a link. Yeah, I left a link of his YouTube channel. I left a lot of information in the description of this video. Go to this video, and I want you to go to his channels, like his Twitter, his whatever. And I want you to show appreciation, because there's a lot of people that's giving him crap for what he does, even though it is in his rights to do all of this stuff. He has made sure he's done all the necessary protocols for this game. This is so funny. This is high A. This is high A. It's not S tier because this is just a demo, but I think when the full game comes out, when his full mod comes out, I will be playing it. I will make a playthrough of it, and it's going to be an S rank for me. Speaking of S ranks, I will never forgive the internet for making me think that Death Stranding is just a walking simulator, because my god, that game is such a good game. Holy cow. Let me just say this. Is there a lot of walking? Yes. Is the walking just it? No. There is story. There is basically a full length, like not even full length, there's a 5 times the length movie in this game, because holy cow, the story is great. I love it. I love the conflict that Norman Reedus' character holds. I love the enemies. I love what everything is surrounding, because my god, let me just say, this game is great. I really wish Death Stranding 2 is like it moves to Microsoft where I can play it on PC or play it on Xbox. Mostly Xbox, please. Kojima, please. I need this game on Xbox. I need this, please. Kojima, I'm kind of homeless right now, and I really need this. I need Death Stranding 2. I have not gotten spoiled a single thing on Death Stranding 2. And I'm really hoping I could keep it that way until it comes out on Xbox or computer, or I'll take the Switch too for all I care. I just want to experience the story, man, because this story is it's breathtaking. I really love it. Let's get to the World War II part of this game, because holy cow, the gameplay aspects of this game is really fun because it gives me a gun. I thought it would just straight up just be me walking everywhere and avoiding people, and then all of a sudden they're like, all right, here's this gun, go shoot people. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll go shoot people. Everybody watching this video, go play Death Stranding. Such a great game. S rank. Now Mario Kart World, it's an A. I really like Mario Kart World. It's, how can it, high B. I don't really know how I can explain this, but there's a lot of potential. It is quite literally potential kart world. The reason I say this is because I think a lot of it is mostly just what you don't notice. Like, I think a lot of the design in this game is very fun. Like, if you look at this moose, right, you wouldn't expect a lot of it, but there's a lot of like Mario game designs that is put into this game. I think, actually no, they changed the whole style of Mario with this game, because I don't want to say World did it for, not World, Super Mario Wonder did it first, but like they changed the design of this new Mario, of the whole Mario cast, with like Bowser and like DK, and they changed it with everything surrounding in this game as well, because you would see, you could look at this and just talk about how it's just like, this isn't normal Mario. This isn't a normal Mario game. They changed the designs of it. Sure, they have the retro references like this, and you also have graffiti spray paint of like past Mario games. But when you look at the city and the design itself of the real world, it's just like, it's a completely different atmosphere, I should say. They changed something and it really worked for this game, and I really hope they continue down this way, because just imagine like a Mario Odyssey game. Actually, I can't say that because there's DK Bonanza, and I'll talk more about that later. But think of Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey was its own game itself because it explored new worlds. It wasn't afraid to create something completely new. Like, there's a world in Mario Odyssey where you're just on the moon. They weren't afraid to do that. Like, they took experiments and everybody liked it. But just like the same applies for Mario Kart World. I really love the designs of it. Gameplay wise, I really did like Mario Kart. There's a lot of like twists and turns that you could do in this game. Do I like Highway Simulator where you go from one place to the other? Not really. Highway Simulator is really boring at sometimes, just mostly because it was just like, oh, okay, you're in first place. Watch this. You're gonna get hit by something and automatically get down into like 18th place. Like, do I like that part of the game? No, it's not that fun. But do I like everything else with the atmosphere, design, and how the game plays itself, like on your own? Yes, I really do. It's really fun. And if I was better at the game, I probably would be able to do trick shots and talk about more like of the intricacies of how to play Mario Kart World on a professional level. Like, instead of just doing mushrooms on the grass and going 100 miles per hour, it was just like, I can't really speak much about it, but I really do like it. There's a lot of potential with what they could do. If they do this DLC, which I really hope they do. I really hope they do DLC, and then in the future they change something with the gameplay wise, how you can choose maps and all that. And I really hope they just add a lot more, because I can just think that for DLC, there's an island next door, and they have a whole bunch of other ways to interact with the world. Like there's a whole bunch of new things, like you're gonna go into the mines. There's gonna be an under lava cavern just under the map that you're gonna have a race for. It's just like, I feel like they can do more. There's a lot of potential with Mario Kart World, and that's where I'm gonna leave it. Now, Black Ops 2. This is specifically, I think this is specifically the Black Ops 2 campaign. And let me just say, I also grew up with this, so this is gonna be ranked really high. But I wanted to see, what did they get right? It's honestly very crazy in the world going on. I completely forgot that I played this game just to see what they got right with 2025. That's funny. Because if I remember correctly, they got like maybe like 4 things right with 2025. There's not really much that they did. It was really fun to go back to and just play through and see what is similar with this game. I completely forgot this game took place in 2025. That was the big controversy. And if I remember correctly, I uploaded this June 19th, Cortes Diaz Day, like for in the game. Like I made a whole big deal about of this game. I think the campaign in this game is peak. It's one of the best campaigns that has ever been produced in all of Call of Duty, minus the Ramirez side of MW2. That is peak. I love Ramirez so much. Black Ops 2 campaign is quite literally one of my favorites, and I grew up on it, just playing through it. I would quite literally, when I was little, put it on casual and just mow down through everybody, and it was fun. And also, I really like how your choices in the game could impact the ending of the game. Cause like you shoot this person and then you shoot what you think is Menendez here, and if you shoot him in the head, then that obviously kills the character that's behind the mask. But if you shoot him in the knee, then the character behind the mask doesn't die. Like it's honestly one of great storytelling. Hold up, actually I just remembered Dispatch or Strike Force is in this game. Fuck Strike Force, it sucks. I don't like it. Actually, let's move this down to B. It's a great game, but I just remembered Strike Force, so it's no longer my favorite game. This might be controversial. This might be a controversial one. I didn't like Wind Waker. I didn't really enjoy Wind Waker that much. It was a fun game if you grew up with it. If that makes sense. See, when I played Wind Waker, there was a lot about it that I just didn't like. Like for example, it was just mostly the controls. Here, let's see the part where I lost my mind because they never bothered to explain some things with the controls, because it was mostly just like getting too much momentum. God, maybe this is gonna take me a year. Son of a bitch. I would struggle on the most basic parts of this game. I couldn't get into it. There's a lot of things where I'm just like, with platforming, they want you to do things in a specific way, but for me, I sucked at it, because I would just pull some dumb stuff like this. I didn't learn about how you could go up and down with your the ropes until like the first dungeon, if I remember correctly. Like it took until the first dungeon where it was just like I got stuck in a spot for like 10 minutes straight, and it didn't occur to me. I was like, oh, I can go up to down this rope. And then later on, I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about this one part of the game where I hate it. I hated it so much. Why the hell did I have to go and collect the Triforces? Like I had to go around the whole ocean just to get Triforces in this game. It was so stupid. I think actually I cut it out. Like there's gotta be a reason everybody loves this game, right? It's just more and more, like as I played this game more and more, I just don't get it. I really don't. Yeah, I didn't like this game at all. I really had a hard time struggling with this game. actually no. Let me let me go down. It's worse than 50 turns of Mario Party. It quite literally is. Yeah, I didn't enjoy the game a lot at all. Donkey Kong. Let's talk about Donkey Kong. Because honestly, this game is so peak. This game is so much fun. Let's just get this out of the way. Donkey Kong, they needed a game to open up the Switch 2's capabilities. They needed a game where they're like, we need to show off a lot. They tried to do it with Mario Kart World, but they fumbled with gameplay in that game. And they were just like, okay, well, good thing we have Plan DK, Donkey Kong, because this game is so charming. This game is very stimulating to the brain. I had so much fun just beating everything up. Like, I saw a treasure chest and I was like, I gotta beat this up. I saw the ground and I was like, I gotta beat this up. I see a fossil in the wall. I'm like, yep, this is mine now. I need this. This is mine. And it was just like, it was so fun. Like, look at this. I looked at that and it took me so long just to figure out, like, okay, I can't beat this up. Never mind. Can't do that. Like, it's so pleasing. And then you're just able to run around. There will be monkeys that would just be like, hey, I have this exclamation point over my head just in case you need to be reminded of where you need to go. If I played Mario Odyssey when it came out, I think I would be nostalgia baited with DK Bonanza with Mario Odyssey, because honestly, this game was so much fun. I love exploring this game so much. Did at the end I kind of rushed through the ending? Yeah, I did. But am I able to go back and play it again just so I can get everything again? I can. Am I gonna do it? Not really. I'm not really a person to replay games, but it was really fun. Like, you can't look at this and be like, oh, this looks so boring. This looks terrible. This looks like absolute trash. Like, you can't look at that and tell me that, because this game is fun. This game is so pleasing to the eyes. This game is so pleasing just to fans around the world, because like, you look at this and it's like, oh, this is DK. This is Donkey Kong. This is the game I love. They brought back just references to other games, to his past games, just so they could be like, hey, we didn't forget about Donkey Kong. You shouldn't forget about Donkey Kong. And when we release Donkey Kong Returns, you are gonna buy it. It was really fun. I love Donkey Kong. Is it game of the year for me? No, not really. But it was really fun. It was really fun to play. Now, football. Mario Strikers. Let's just say B. It was fun. It was fun in the moment. I don't really have much to talk about it, so let's just stay there. However, I do have a lot. Oh, I accidentally closed out YouTube. I do, however, have a lot to talk about this game. This game pisses me off. This game pisses me off for what they did. All right, I looked into it after I played through this whole entire game. This game pisses me off because few things I want to say. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, just because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get too deep into it unless I get like a 20-minute rant about it. Oh, I forgot Cindy looks like that. Gameplay is okay. Let me just say that. I'm not the biggest fan of the gameplay, probably because throughout the game I think I did it wrong. I think I played this game wrong. Mostly because it was just like, hey, you need to go over there and then you need to fight there. Oh, you need to go over there and then you gotta collect this. Oh, you need to go over there and then fight that. But on how I played it, I rushed through everything to the point where I didn't do everything. To the point where I'm just like, did that even make sense? Just because, like, this is gonna be spoilers. This will be spoilers. When I got to basically the finale, it was just a heal fest for me. I had to heal so much in this game. Like, when we got to Cerberus, I would have to spam so much healing items for Prompto, Ignis, Gladios, and Noctis, just because I was not leveled properly. When I got to this part of the game, I think they even, like, I don't know if they put a warning too. Like, when I got to when I got to this part of the game where I was just on the train, I wasn't able to go back and like go to dungeons or go to level up my characters. Like sure enough, I could like fight enemies in the area over and over and over again, but just where I was at, I was just wanting to be done with this game because I needed to just get through. I was already tired of the whole story, and it was just like it was very anticlimactic for me. It was just mostly it was just like, okay, let me do this, let me get a not so satisfactory ending in the end, and let me just I'm just done. I'm done with it. And yeah, it was I didn't understand. I didn't understand the story. And if I was to go back to play this, if I was to have a time machine where I go back in time, I would go back to this point in like when I played this game, and I would backseat the hell out of me. I would be like, hey, no, actually go do that. You gotta go do that right now, or else you're gonna have a horrible time later on. Oh, you wanna avoid this enemy? Actually, go fight that enemy. You're gonna have to go do that. Ooh, actually, take 50 hours here and just grind out levels. You go do that right now because you need to do that, or else you're gonna have a horrible time with this game. If I played it, if I had a backseater, I probably would have been able to enjoy the game and got like an A or B out of it. But generally, it's a D. For how I played it. This isn't really a game. This is Mario Paint. I know this is Mario Paint because I wanted to play Mario Paint, but I didn't know what to draw, so I just made fan art of a VTuber I really like. So during the time, yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of it. This was great. This is awesome. If you want to know the VTuber, go watch the video. Under Night Rebirth. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Under Night Rebirth because this is quite literally the only fighting game I like because it interested me to the point where I actually learned how to play fighting games. I learned how to play fighting games just so I could enjoy playing this game because holy cow, it's easy to understand. The story is just like its own anime like storyline, basic anime storyline where it's just like, ooh, this is a tournament arc. The top spot gets their wish granted or something. Like it was great. If there was like a way to follow the story, if there's like games to play to follow the story, I would totally do it. I would totally do it just so I can know the story and see where all these characters end up because these two definitely have a thing for each other, and that's awesome. She's one of my favorite characters, and this guy is I think the main protagonist. So it's good to see that. It's good to see that. We don't get that much rep with. I don't get that much rep with all my favorite characters ending up with a main protagonist that hopefully I like. So honestly, this game taught me a lot about fighting games, and I actually really enjoyed it a lot. So I would say A. Now, this is the first Ninja Gaiden game. I want you, actually here, I'm gonna replay the clip. I'm gonna replay the clip that showed my frustration with this game. Love that for you. It's so... I don't think I want to play anymore. I really don't. I don't want to waste my whole afternoon playing this game just to have the most little sense of accomplishment in my life. I really don't. Oh my gosh, I had to sneeze. Whoops. Alright, anyways. But yeah. I didn't like this game. This game was absolute trash. It was dog shit. Let's talk about Chibi Robo. Chibi Robo, great game. I didn't finish it, but it was a great game. if you want to talk great games, let's talk about Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. Yeah, this was a man's game. I had so much fun replaying this game. I've played this game before. I played the original. It was a lot of fun. I'm waiting for the Metal Gear Collection Volume 2 to come out just so I can do a Metal Gear marathon, because I really do like Metal Gear as a franchise, as a series. I played a lot of the Metal Gear series except for I want to play 4 so bad just so I can finish out Snake's storyline and I can get the whole experience of Snake, but it's not gonna be coming out anytime soon unless Konami announces the Volume 2 collection. So let me just say, this was a great playthrough. I enjoyed it so much. I think the remake did it so much justice. Wait, I think I remember that. Hold up. Let me hear this. Hello. Don't look. Damn it! It was a great playthrough. I really enjoyed it. If you haven't watched it, it's one of my favorite series that I did in this game, in this channel. So, IA. It's not S rank, but it really is a fun game. Ninja Gaiden 2. I'll talk about this one because this one is really fun. I didn't like Ninja Gaiden 1, so it was a breath of fresh air where I was just able to mess around, explore with the game, and I was just able to do dumb stuff like this. Like I fought this boss with just a bow and arrow, and I'm pretty sure that's what you have to do for this boss, but it was so much fun. Like all the enemies were so easy to handle. Like sure, there would be times where it's just like, oh, I got beat up, but then it graciously gives you a lot of health at some points. So it was really fun as a game to play, and I really do hope Ninja Gaiden continues. I'm hoping that the Ninja Gaiden 4 was a big success for people, and I think they will. I really hope they produce more Ninja Gaiden games like 4 or 2. So let me just say, this is a great game. I love this game so much. Sushi Ben. This game was fun. This game was a funniest chill game I've ever played, because it honestly, that's how I can describe it. It's not really what's the word to say? It's not a lot. It's not a lot. It's a game that anybody could really play and enjoy. However, it is a slow and very peaceful game. There's not really much to do. Well, where I got to, there wasn't really much to do of where I got to. It seemed like when you do like some sort of event side quest, like here, let's go to when it got to like collecting ghosts and stuff, I thought like that would be like Animal Crossing style, where you would do it on the side and like, I don't know, maybe may have like some sort of job. I thought this game was kind of gonna be like Animal Crossing, honestly, but it was just a linear story where you do stuff like once or twice, and it's not really much to do. So honestly, for what it was fun, but at the same time, it wasn't a lot. So I'm gonna put it at B. Silent Hill F was a good first game for Silent Hill. I knew what type of game Silent Hill was. When I first saw what Silent Hill is, I thought to myself, I kind of don't want to play these games. I don't want to get into it. Silent Hill F kind of changed my opinion on that. I knew like some Silent Hill games don't really focus on combat that much. With some Silent Hill games, they don't do what they did with F. It's just mostly you want to avoid enemies instead of fighting them. And the same case is with Silent Hill F, but they give you a lot of ways to just choose violence. You can choose violence all you want, and because of that, I think I enjoyed this game a lot more. If I played Silent Hill 2, I probably would have not enjoyed it, because I think there's a lot of just hiding and not really fighting in that game, while Silent Hill F is a lot more fighting and a lot less hiding. So I think for what I played, it was really fun, and I think it's an A. Mario Galaxy. I had a lot of fun playing Mario Galaxy. I don't really want to talk a lot about Mario Galaxy, just because it was just a remake of 1 and 2, So let me just say, love Mario Galaxy. It's a remake, so I'm not really gonna talk much about it. If you want to see my opinion on Mario Galaxy, go watch the video. It's a 2-hour video of me. Is it 2 hours? Well, I think it's like an hour and a half of gameplay, and then the 26 minutes is me reading the storybook, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I really love playing. I love Mario Galaxy. If you want to see my opinion on Mario Galaxy, go watch the video. It's the whole playthrough, so enjoy it. Pokemon. Let's talk Pokemon. Can I just straight up say this? I think this is a really good Pokemon game. A lot of people on the internet, I say a lot of people, I'm pretty sure there's some loud people on the internet that didn't enjoy Pokemon Legends ZA, and I think to those loud people, I asked them to shut up, because this game is really fun. It's really fun to just go around, and what for Legends Arceus did, Legends Arceus was mostly about catching Pokemon and like running around and catching Pokemon. With Legends ZA, I think is mostly about battling and fighting Pokemon, because with the whole tournament of like Z to A, like the ZA Royal, it was really fun, and it was quite literally like they made battling fun in this game. What Legends Arceus made catching fun, ZA made battling fun a lot more, because it was just like, okay, you have moves on cooldown, and you also have moves that you can use in your back pocket. It was really fun. And also, Emma got ass. Sure, like there's still some catching aspects, like they made it so if you feint a Pokemon, you have a chance to catch it. Like, that's great. But yeah, it was like, this game is a lot of fun. I think people should give it a chance if they have a Switch 2, specifically Switch 2, because I don't know how well this game runs on the Switch, but on the Switch 2, it was very much fun. And also, it has the best girl in the world, Grizel. Grizel is awesome. I love Grizel. I love you. Please marry me if you're ever real. I'm gonna give ZA, I want to give it an S. Oh, I didn't even talk about the DLC. No, this is just gonna be about ZA. DLC is really fun. If ZA is like an 8 out of 10, the DLC makes it a 9 out of 10 with 1 extra point, because it really is a great game. Now, Ninja Gaiden 3 is boring. Moving on. Five Nights at Freddy's. This is a good video. The Five Nights at Freddy's video I did was really fun to do, because I experimented a little bit with face reveal. Boom, face reveal right there. That's spooky. A spooky face reveal. Wow, we love horror games. Like, it was a great game to play just on my own. Like, I experimented a lot with it because, wait, hold up. I would just act like a PNG tuber with just like moving with covering my eyes. That's all I did. I never played Five Nights at Freddy's like on the computer, so I didn't know what to expect. I remember I played it on my phone, but I don't think I ever got to like night 5 or something. And same with this game, I never got to night 5 because holy shit, which night was it? Was it night 4? Yeah, night 4 sucks. Night 4 was quite honestly terrible for me because I could not for the life of me get past it. So I think for what I played, it was fun, but I would never. I'm not gonna go back to it. I think right here. It could be right next to Honey Pop. Ninja Gaiden 4. It's S tier, S tier, S tier. Let's talk about Ninja Gaiden 4. That's favorite Ninja Gaiden game because holy cow, characters. Let's talk about characters in Ninja Gaiden 4. You have Sayori. Sayori was the main aspect of Ninja Gaiden 4 because everything revolved around her. The story was just basically the Shrine Maiden wanting to make amends for what she did with being the Dark Dragon Shrine Maiden, and she was like, "Hey, Yakumo, I need your help." And Yakumo was like, "I don't want to be helped. I want to be edgy and cool." And then by the end of it, Yakumo gains compassion and actual emotion, and she's like, he gets character development. And it was just like, after a really big thing happens in Ninja Gaiden 4, Yakumo is just like, okay, I'll do this for them. It's just like, it's awesome. I love this game. This game is really great with story and characters. Now, gameplay wise, is so much fun. I love the gameplay of this game. Actually, with the other Ninja Gaiden games, you didn't get indicators of when they would attack. You would just have to read and hope to God that they do the move that you're hoping that they do the move, and you just hope that you can dodge it and not get 1/3 of your health bar deleted afterwards. The gameplay wise of this game is so much more fun because you're able to punish enemies, you're able to counter them, you're able to parry, you're also able to get hit and just not just assume that the run is dead. It was so much fun. And the enemies itself was so much fun to battle, because yeah, you fight this samurai, right? And it's just like it's this basic ass dude, but it introduces the game so much, because it's just like, all right, here's where you gotta learn how to parry, here's where you gotta learn how to block attacks, then you gotta learn what you can hit and what you have to dodge with, and how to punish bosses. It was so much fun, because hold up, this guy was so fun to fight, because he was like the samurai before, but you get all this experience of playing throughout the game. You know how to play this game, and it ups the difficulty with this new guy. And Kakashi, oh my gosh, he's a great character. He's a great boss, great character, just great moveset, great boss battle. Oh, I love him. And also, let's just straight up, this is the final shrine you're going to, right? This is the final shrine. You're wondering to yourself, I wonder who's the guardian deity of this shrine. It's gotta be like some sort of spirit that's inside the building. Even though we're fighting this guy, but there's gonna be another mission with the spirit deity. The spirit deity is in his chopped arm. The arm that he got chopped off, his amputee arm, that's the spirit deity. He releases it when he's in a bind defending the shrine. Bars, like, oh, he's awesome. He's so cool, so awesome. I love everything about this game. Ninja Gaiden 4 is one of my games of the years. I don't think there's much I can say about Dispatch, but it is one of my game of the years. One of my contenders for game of the years, because I've never played a story-based, like a story-driven. What's this called? A Telltale game. Like, I've never played a Telltale game. I never played like The Walking Dead or anything like that. I never thought I'd get into these types of games. Dispatch changed my mind, because holy cow, this game was so much fun. I love the story with this game. I love a lot of the characters. I say a lot of them because there's one that I don't like, and I don't regret my choices with it. This game was so much fun to play, because it was just like the characters act like they should be, because it's just like, this is a reformation program. There's gonna be a lot of problem with these characters, because like, what do you mean this, like, the head honcho of the dispatch office is taking a peek at Mecha Man? What, like, especially when they're like the person for what's it called, the Phoenix program, like they're the person of the Phoenix program. Of course, like they're gonna have a few screws loose, even though they don't want to admit it. This part, as well, like, this part solidified that this game also has emotion, because you got to this part and it's just like, oh, okay, Vizzy's in danger, I wonder what's gonna happen.
Keep up.
What? No! And then that happens. Like, that is such a good moment. If you watch my playthrough of this game, you'd recognize that I am very quiet during the cutscenes. That is because these cutscenes, I am like very focused on each of the characters, because I love them so much. Actually, let me just say this. There's VTubers that I watch that they're playing this game. I was like, oh, they finally are able to play this game. Yes, play this game. I love this game so much. It is so much fun. And then they would talk over the cutscenes, and that's not my flow. So if you see me focus and like quiet during a cutscene, that means I am focusing so much on this cutscene. I am enjoying the atmosphere, and I am not talking over it, because in my opinion, that's like disrespecting the cutscene. Because I'm just like, haha, yeah, I'm here too, guys. Let me put in my 2 cents of input. Like, I hate it that I'm so into this game that I'm silent. That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not trying to diss how people play this game. I'm trying to say how I get into games, and that is why I am quiet. It's because I am into this game. That is, I love that cutscene so much. Kirby Air Riders. People were not kidding. Okay, when this game was announced, people were talking about like, oh, City Air Trial is like the main focus of the game because everybody loves City Air Trial. City Air Trial is the #1 part of Kirby Air Ride. I was just like, okay, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna probably do a lot more of the racing than City Trial. But holy shit, they were not kidding, because City Trial is so much fun. It is so addicting to do, because like you play one match of Kirby Air Ride and you're able to do a lot of stuff. Like, you're just like, when you really get into it, like once you start understanding what you want to try to go for in these games, you focus every match to get there and to achieve that goal. Like, when I first played this game, when I first played City Trial, I was trying my hardest to actually get up to the little Sky Island. Like, I would try my hardest to get up there, to get up to the Sky Island, just because I love the challenge of just being like, okay, get up there, and then boom, I completed my goal. There was nothing up there, but I wanted to touch down onto the Sky Island. And then later on, I recognize, I'm like, oh, I can go for other Sky Islands that are just like in the distance over there, and I would dedicate for that, because it was just so much fun trying to reach that goal. And when you reach that goal, you try to go for another goal, and then you go for another goal, and it was just so much fun. Like, right now, my goal right now is just try to go in every match. I try to go for legendary machines. They're not guaranteed in every match, so I have to try for the next match to get the legendary machines. But like, it was so much fun. I love City Trial so much. And this isn't even like oh, it's because I play City Trial a lot more because the air ride mode is buns. No, the air ride mode is really good as well. Like, sure, I don't play it every single time I do. When I first played the air ride mode, I had a hard time trying to get a grasp of playing this game, because I was just like, I was trying so hard to be like, okay, here's how it controls, here's when to drift, here's what I need to do at this point. Now I love air ride mode, because I have my cart, I know which cart I want to use, or my machine I want to use. With my personal machine, I mess up air ride mode so much, because it is so fun to just try to go for first. If I get second, that's fine. I still get the little progress bar going up, being like, hey, you still did good, you did a good job. We love that. It was just like, it's so much fun. Like, Kirby Air Ride itself is just so much fun. I think I want to put it here. I want to put it in an A. It's not game of the year for me, but it really is fun. Now then, Blackjack. It was a really funny video. It was a really funny video that I made. Poker, though, I got stuck in purgatory. The website I chose for poker wouldn't allow me to go all in on a bet, so I would keep playing smart. Not even really smart. I would play smart, and then I'll keep winning the whole table. So it was really fun. I like playing poker, but that really was a snooze fest for me. Last game, and it is Luigi's Mansion. It was fun. There's no views on it, but I really like this video. I've never played Luigi's Mansion before. That was my first time playing Luigi's Mansion. I know I've seen a playthrough of it before, When I was little, I always wanted to play Luigi's Mansion. And so when Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon came out on the 3DS, I played that instead. And that was a blast. So I was like, oh, Luigi's Mansion is just going to be as a blast as well. Not really. For what it was really fun. I had a blast playing it. However, there was a lot of repetitive stuff. Like, for example, some of the ghosts were kind of bullshit. Let me just pull up prime example number 1. This guy was an asshole. It took so long for me to figure out how to get this guy to show his heart. Because if you were to look here, he goes back to the table. You don't get to see his heart. And then I cut it out, but it took like 5 minutes for him to show his heart because he just wouldn't do it for the life of him. It was so annoying. And like, it was just like those types of periods where I was just like, I don't know what's showing his heart, so I have to hope that I get him sucked in the first time I connect. And if I don't, then I just need to pray that hopefully he shows his heart sometime. And then the booze, holy cow, this sucked. I hated the booze so much because wait, hold up, where's the clip? I know there's a clip. Where's the clip? Okay, as long as you don't go on the right, I'm fine with you running away. Just don't go to the right. Ow. And it was like, the reason why I didn't want him to go to the right is because the booze would go into areas where it's like a giant U-turn of trying to get back to the room that they're in. I have to go through 2 different rooms just to get to where the boo is at. And then the boo would just be like, oh, you spot me. Alright, I'm going to break away from this vacuum and just go into the room that's 3 rooms away. And it's just like, it was such a hassle. It was such a wild goose chase. And it was, I didn't like it. I hated it so much. And it doesn't even help. It doesn't show it. But I'm pretty sure King Boo doesn't count as the final boo. I think I actually missed a boo somewhere in that mansion. And that pisses me off the most about Luigi's Mansion. Because, like, why would you not count King Boo? If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments. Because in my head, that's just stupid design of Luigi's Mansion. And that just lowers my grade with it so much. So, I'm gonna be honest. This is a high D. Just because there's a lot of repetitive stuff that I hated about the game. For the stream, I literally would just sing during some of the parts because I was just like, I can't make any content out of this. I have to cut it off. Like, I streamed this game for 5 hours. I don't even remember. Hold up. 4 hours and 20 minutes. I streamed that game for 4 hours and 20 minutes. And I'm going to be honest with you. It was not worth it. It was not worth it. I would have probably cut it up into parts and tried to make it into funny moments for each of the areas. But man, that Luigi's Mansion is a game that I thought I would have liked. I didn't like it at all. And that concludes the tier list. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoy. If you don't agree with some of the things I put on this tier list, please let me know. Comment down below. If you see a game that I didn't play this year that you would like to see me play next year, comment that as well. Because I really did enjoy playing these games. There's a lot more of the games I did enjoy than games I didn't enjoy. I'm looking at you, Ninja Gaiden 1, and it was just like, it's fun. Anyways, my voice is cracking a lot because I've been speaking and getting too passionate into these rants. But with that being said, thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoy. Goodbye, adios, sayonara, and happy new year. Here's to next year. Maybe it'll be a good one. Maybe I won't play bad games. Maybe it's just gonna be C, B, A, and S. Oh wait, actually, before I go, because you're probably wondering, like, oh, what's his game of the year? Out of all the games, which of these games is his favorite that he played this year? And let me just say, it was Metaphor. Everybody go play Metaphor. I love Metaphor so much. Metaphor, please let me see like a sequel. Let me see something with Metaphor. Anyways, bye.